edge. Speaking of straight edge, we are not straight edge. We are some drankers on three guys with common sense.
I
Uh,
like I like what you did
starring your hosts, Quill Will, that is me. We got Avatar Slang. You can't say the slang without Aang because he's always bringing the elements together. And you got the $350 hoe himself,
there. Yep.
Mr. Michael Knowles Carter.
Yep. Yep.
Moolah.
That is me. That is he. I am here. I'm sorry I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone. But how's everybody doing? I'm here with y'all. I'm in the middle of the Little Brother documentary. I'm at the 50-minute mark. I just got to when Ninth Wonder leaves the group. So it's a good doc so far. I recommend everybody watch it. It's free on YouTube. So check it out.
How long is it?
Like an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
That's not bad. And Derrick, you might as well go ahead and put what you were talking about to me about reading for our people who do read out there.
Reading Rainbow, I can do anything.
When I graduate college,
Take
I'm going
to it's in a book.
bring that
Reading
back in some
Rainbow.
form.
Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
I want to do reading Rainbow segments, I think. Something along those lines.
Oh shit, he's serious.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I think it'd be cool for kids to see someone reading. Just so they can understand the idea that literature is all around you. Like TV is based off of literature. Like
Apparently there's a guy on TikTok. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it
No,
just
go for
triggered me. There's a guy on TikTok, a black guy that teaches kids how to read.
Oh, I know that guy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's an important thing.
I guess that's a job that Stevie Wonder can do.
He could read to you. Anyway, while we're talking about that,
I would make that motherfucker show me what a rainbow in the sky looks like.
he doesn't know what it looks like. But
A ribbon in the sky. I'm sorry.
But the point is, I'm glad you said that because there's plenty of opportunities for people with disabilities to experience literature in different ways.
Oh, see,
Like,
why
think
you gotta
about
bring up disabilities? I wasn't talking about the disability community.
Blindness
I was
is.
talk-
I'm talking about that.
But I'm just making
I'm
fun of Stevie
segueing.
Wonder. No, I
Okay.
don't want you to lump me in that box. I'm trying to do
You
better.
put yourself in the box. You're already
I'm
in that
trying to
box.
do better. I drink only black people wine. Shout out to the McBride sisters. Riesling. It's a good wine.
Stop
So-
drinking alcohol. Anyway.
So what are we reading, Slanger?
Oh,
We're talking
so
about
the Rick Rubin book. It is called. I'm sorry that I gotta call it that. I should know the name of it. Stalls until I can find the title.
Rick Rubin made 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me.
The Creative Act.
99. Oh, Creative Act.
The Creative Act, a way of being. So it's very interesting because
Is this an audiobook? Is it available on audiobook?
it is.
Is he
And
reading
he reads
it?
it.
Oh,
Yes.
good. I like to hear an old white man in my ears.
He's kind of like so for those who don't know who Rick Rubin is,
If you don't know who Rick Rubin is, I don't want you listening to this podcast.
that's not true. Please listen.
No,
'cause we're here to-
No,
No, because you gotta educate people too.
No, if you don't know what Def Jam is, I don't want you listening to
If you're
this.
19, you probably don't know what Def Jam is.
Whatever. Touche.
yeah.
So Rick Rubin is one of the co-founders of Def Jam Records. I can't tell you what Def Jam Records is. That part you have to go on Google. But Rick Rubin is the co-founder. We always think of Russell Simmons, but Rick Rubin is one of the co-founders and creators at the label.
Who doesn't do anything at all.
But no. That's why you should read the book. That's a great segue because it tells you that there's more than one way to be creative. Like how Diddy's a producer, but he's not hands-on. It attacks that, but it's not in a defensive way. Like there's plenty of ways to be creative. Like
It's what Khaled aspires to be, but fails
Damn it.
every time.
who?
It's what Khaled aspires
Actually,
to be.
yes. And in this book, you'll hear the difference. He's not talking about Khaled directly. He's not talking about anyone really directly, but it's the idea of curating creativity. So, for instance, you're a musician, right?
Mhm.
He's retired.
He's a musician. So, like at heart, it doesn't matter how often you do it. At heart, he's a musician. So,
I don't think you actually retire from making music. I think you just die.
I agree with that.
That's probably true.
And then
It
and then your
stays with you.
Your publicist keeps you alive. A la Tupac.
Let me get to my point. So, say you're a musician, right?
Yeah.
You know how to sing or make beats. You have something in your mind. And I know how to play the drums, but I don't know how to create with the drums. I just know how to like physically play the drums. You can curate what I'm going to make with the drums, but you can't play the drums. So both of y'all are both creative, but it's two different ways. So you created that drum line. I don't know the musical term, so you know what I'm trying to say though.
Shout out to Nick Cannon. Shout out to Drumline.
No. So so you tell the drummer what to play, and there's some person on Facebook says, "Oh, Quill isn't creative because he didn't actually play the drums." That's not fair, because the person who knows how to play the drums didn't know how to create that beat. He just knows how to physically hit the drums. To know what to create is creative in itself.
That's true.
So that's kind of what I've been trying to say about someone like Diddy for years. Wrong person because he got in trouble, but y'all get my point.
Walt Disney is a creative, but he didn't create every single ride. He gave them the idea, and they created the ride
Exactly
off of his brainstorm.
Bingo. And there's a lot of people in the music world who have someone write for them. They write for somebody. They have someone sing something for them, but it's their idea. They're both creators.
I want to see Stevie Wonder write something for me. I just want to read it. I just want to see what lines he draws up.
You're going to hell.
So read The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. It's on Audible. You could buy it in any store, whether it's Apple, Amazon.
Even for the 5th grade reading level of Mr.
I'm gonna get the audiobook. I'm gonna get the audiobook. I gotta have a white man read to me. I'm sorry. I told you I'll be an in-house nigga. I need the white man to read to me.
Wow.
Listen here, old son. Sit on my lap and read to me, nagger. Yep, thank you. I'll sit right here, Russell Crowe.
Russell? What did Russell Crowe?
Do you know anything about Russell Crowe? Or is that just a white name you know?
That's just a white name.
White name now I know.
You should know Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
So I'll tell you two things how you know Russell Crowe, Mike. American Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
He was great in that. He was the cop.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jim Crow's who I'm thinking of.
oh, Jesus Christ.
I knew it was one of them crows.
Yeah, Russell Crowe is Gladiator.
Are you entertained?
Oh yeah. I know him.
him.
And Jim Crow, yeah, that's what I really meant.
Crazy thing is, I don't even know who Jim Crow is.
You know,
I just know the rules.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know the idea.
Jim Crow didn't exist.
Okay, good. I don't think he did either.
Is Tommy John really a person?
Yes.
Got you. I don't know.
That's why you asked.
Baseball for me started at steroids.
Wow. No, but Tommy John really was a person, and I think that's what Shohei had again.
Was Babe Ruth really like that?
Yes.
Or did
No.
I
They
think
drink beer.
I think they juiced his stats like they did Will.
No,
they didn't just the stats.
Nah,
he really got the
like
stats.
he really got that.
Nah, I'm not.
Okay, Quill. I got an honest question for you. You're gonna lie to me, but for the entertainment.
Okay.
Would not Jim Crow, would Babe Ruth have similar stats if he played today? I'm talking about with the same body he had back then. I'm not talking about today's training.
Well, I mean, there's fat guys out here now living the La Vida
you.
Loca in the MLB.
Yeah, you.
I said the MLB.
Oh, yeah, you're not in that damn MLB.
So,
You
I mean,
WWE.
he smoked cigars and ate hot dogs.
Quill,
on the
he had the craziest numbers in like sports history. You think he would do that now?
Well, yes and no.
He played in 1805.
No. The issue with putting Babe Ruth in the game today is
Fine. Would he have done it in the 80s or 70s?
I got buried over him.
Well, no, not even in the 80s and 70s, because what happened was the advent of certain pitches. There were certain pitches that actually just did not exist during that time frame. He never had to go against a slider.
That proves my point. So how can he be how can he be the greatest?
Well, he's not really it's the same way like Mike said, like with Wilt or with like Bill Russell.
That's more recent than Babe Ruth.
I mean, but it's still ancient as far as basketball time.
All right,
it's ancient.
let me say this. A lot of them white people in the early 900s, they're overrated. Babe Ruth, George Mikan, Dolly Parton, all them people born in 1901.
Dolly Parton is not overrated, Mike.
Dolly Parton is trash. Did you
Dolly
see her?
Parton is trash.
Did you see her on Thanksgiving? She looked
She's
like
77.
she looked like part of the turkey. She couldn't even stand.
We know
why Mr. Jones had her there. He wanted to fuck that old lady. That's all he wanted to do.
Well, they're in the same age range.
Yeah, he wants to fuck her cobweb. She couldn't even stand. She was lip syncing. She was
no. Forget your jokes. I want to have the real conversation.
I'm not joking. She was singing songs that weren't even hers. She's so old she don't even remember her own music.
Okay, so you think Dolly Parton is overrated?
I think Dolly Parton is trash. Get her out of here. She I mean, I know she donates to the communities and everything.
Dolly Parton is trash. You're the only one who thinks that.
Well, she's in there.
Everybody loves Dolly Parton.
You're by yourself on that one.
I don't love her. I like Mary J. Blige over some goddamn Dolly Parton.
Well, now you're just ageist.
I like Keisha Cole over Dolly
Dolly. You are
Parton.
being exactly what you tried not to be.
I like
a young guy disrespecting older stuff.
Goodbye, Dolly Parton. Thank you for your contributions, but
contributions.
Yeah. Whatever you contribute, thank you. Just lay up somewhere. But see, I like Dick Van Dyke though. I just like his name really, but I like Dick Van Dyke. He's like the greatest white man to ever live.
You always talk about him. Name what he's on.
Mary Poppins.
Is he on Mary Poppins?
Yes.
Oh, I know him from Diagnosis Murder.
Spoonful of sugar
and the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Go down, the medicine go down.
I didn't watch stuff like Mary Poppins. I watched like Toonami.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, you're a real boy.
We were normal kids.
Yeah, you're
normal kids.
You're real boys. I'm just Pinocchio. I watched Ducks. I watched Ducks Save the World and shit like that.
So back to Slanger's point.
The thing is, that's two different shows.
Back to Slanger's point. I don't know if Babe would have been successful because he was a good player.
No, what was his real name? His name was Babe
Herman.
Oh God.
Hi, that's even worse.
Yo, get that white man the hell out of here.
You know why I really hate it? I know we're getting off topic, but I hated Babe the pig.
Yeah.
Isn't that who Babe? Isn't Babe the pig named after Babe Ruth? Or something?
Oh, he's not.
No.
Or maybe that's Charlotte's Web.
Well, also remember, Babe was a good pitcher too. So.
Oh God! Because it was five. Yo, they were all trash. How come if he's so good? How come his jersey isn't retired in every stadium?
Because he's not black.
He's not black.
He didn't break
They said he was. They said he was.
That's like those weird internet rumors.
Yeah, the internet is trash. The only thing I believe that the internet said pre 2020.
I was about to say Sierra.
Damn, how did you know?
Because Mike, you're Mike. Come on.
Oh man, I did believe that. And then she had a child. I said, well, I can't believe it anymore.
I don't think you understood the rumor well enough. We'll talk about that off air.
Okay. Who goes on Oprah and just says, I have a dick? You can't even say that.
That didn't happen.
I know
you made that up too.
They said that that's what she said.
Yeah, and that never happened. She never went on Oprah. Oprah wouldn't even cover that.
Exactly. You can't say that on CBS or whatever channel she was on. NBC.
ABC.
Shout out to Oprah. She's still with Stedman. Wow.
Won't marry that man.
Nope. You're not getting none of this fortune, bucko. Shout out to Stedman.
That's crazy. The ultimate cuckold.
Wow.
That's not even what that means.
Wow. What is that? What? Yo. Damn, I can't say it. Never mind.
So let's get to sports.
Yo, why do women let niggas string them along?
That depends on the woman, Mike.
No, but why do women fall into that trap so easily?
Because of biological age.
No. Like
biological clocks.
No, like seriously, like.
No, I was being dead serious.
Like a female, right? She'll like a guy. The guy will want nothing to do with her, just wants to fuck, but the girl will still let it happen, knowing that there's nothing that could change, but they think the box is going to change it. Why do they?
Well, I it's not fair for me to say that because I know men who think that way too. So I don't know. It's maturity. It's a lot of things that I don't feel like covering. I don't feel like being one of those male podcasts that you see that we scroll through.
I got you. No, I was really having.
No, I know it's a real question, but it's layered, and I wasn't prepped for that.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No,
No. Yeah, I think women let themselves get.
How about we have a couple women on this show and we talk about that? So we're not just three
Sure.
guys talking about that.
I don't know what woman is going to sign up to join that podcast, but yeah, let's try it.
No, they'll have friends that do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't think a woman's just going to sit here.
I'm about to say, do we even have any more women friends of the podcast?
No.
We got your girl. We got my wife, Slanger's wife.
That about it?
Oh, you got all the girlfriends. Shit, you're like Will from Girlfriends. You got all your friends are girls. That's why I gotta back away from you, man. Because I'll be having female tendencies around you. Because everybody around you is a female.
Let's move on.
What?
So let's get to sports.
Yo, you're like Dwight Howard, man. Everybody's around you just the same thing. You got niggas jumping out the closet and shit.
What?
Wow.
Yo, Dwight is nasty. Dwight is sick.
So
Dwight and Diddy, sick.
Mike, eventually we gotta get to the title topics.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad.
So Mike, let's just hop into it. Tell us. I know you said 20 games. We're close enough. Tell us about your Orlando Magic.
Oh man, whoo! My Orlando Magic. Let's see here. Let me pull up some stats for y'all. Just some quick stats. The Orlando Magic, who is currently on a 5-game winning streak, probably going to be on a 6-game winning streak because we play. And I'm about to jinx us. We play the Hornets tonight. We actually play the Hornets, and then we play the Wizards back-to-back game. I know I said the Hornets was the worst team in the league. I lied to everybody. The Wizards are obviously the worst team in the league. Or it's the Pistons. I have a real big Pistons rant that I'm not really going to do right now because I shouldn't waste my time on a team that just fucking sucks. The Pistons organization from top to bottom, all the way from management down to the sweepers, are trash. Everybody in that organization is garbage. It's a bad mix of talent, a bad mix of people. It's just bad. Go back to Auburn Hills. That team is bad. That team is awful. It's just horrible. But anyway, the Wizards, they're the worst team in the league.
Is Jordan Poole the worst lead player in the league?
Jordan Poole is awful. I don't know why anybody would ever trade for Jordan Poole.
You agree with Kevin Garnett?
Kevin Garnett said 2 years ago.
Kevin Garnett said he should be out the league.
I wouldn't waste my time on him, so why not?
But wait, let's be fair though. Let's be fair.
No, I don't want to be fair with him.
He was good in the playoffs, and playoffs matter. He just can't be your lead guy.
Yeah, but you got to get there with him to see what he's going to do again.
So yeah, so what I'm saying is, if you have a team that's in the playoffs, you need a guard scorer.
G League teams make the playoffs, so go right ahead, Jordan. All right, back to the Magic. Number one at defensive rating. Shout out to the Orlando Magic, number one defensive rating, 107.2. The problem is we're 21st in offensive rating. Our net rating is 6th in the league, and our pace is 12th in the league. All right, here's my mini rant. Right now, they're on pace to win like 49 games. The Orlando Magic. Yes, I said it, guys. The Orlando Magic is on pace to win 49 games. That's not happening. That's not happening unless they beef up that they get some type of scores. They get some type of shooters that we just don't have right now. We don't have consistent shooting in the starting lineup or off the bench. Unless that comes. And the funny thing is we're missing 2 of our key starters. I think I said that on the last pod. Mm-hmm. But we're playing very well right now. I mean, we're tied for number 2 in the East. If we need the Celtics to lose on Tuesday, and then we make it to the next round of the play-in tournament, which we're going to discuss the play-in. But I like where we're going. Our rebuild is going really good. Obviously, OKC's rebuild is going really good. And all of these teams' rebuild started at the same time. Houston's rebuild is going pretty good. That team is finally starting to mesh together. And Detroit is still the bottom, which is sad because you actually have a good player in Cade. But why are you playing Wiseman and Doran or Wiseman and Stewart at the same time? Why are you even playing Wiseman?
It's called tanking again.
Well, they're doing a great job at tanking again. Wow. You know what? I'll give them that if that's what they're doing. But that can't be what you're doing when you got Monty Williams as one of the highest paid coaches in the league. Unless Monty Williams just quit and he don't know how to walk away. I have a soft spot for Monty Williams because his wife died, so I won't say anything more about Monty. But I don't know, man.
You're not a fan of him as a coach?
I'll reserve that because I feel bad for him because his wife died.
You already answered it by saying that.
Okay. But but I like my Orlando Magic. You better watch out. It's a dogfight every time you play us. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be a team that's going to win a playoff series right now. But we're regular season good for right now. It's really good to see. I'm waiting for them to play, the Sixers. We beat Denver and Boston in the same week, which is great. We're just a good team. Now here comes the trap games. Like I said, we play the Hornets and then we play Washington back to back. We're going to lose one of those games, and we'll probably lose tonight. But we're going to turn around and lose one in the Wizards game, and I'm gonna fucking pull the rest of the hair out my chin. So we better not lose to the Wizards. I swear to God, the Wizards should lose every game. If the Wizards win 15 games, I'd be shocked. They really suck.
And they'll get a pretty decent pick. No, knowing them, they'll end up with like the 8th pick and falling out of the first pick.
If the NBA is rigged like they say it is, they'll give the Wizards the number 1 pick because you have to. Because they're going to be the doormat if you don't give them the number 1 pick. So, but then Detroit, I mean, what the fuck else do y'all need, Detroit? You got all these lottery pick guys, and you can't do shit with them.
You know, when they say, I think Detroit is the proof that when they say don't draft for fit in the lottery, maybe we're wrong about that.
Well, the problem with them is they traded a lot of assets away to get these current draft picks, and it's just not working out.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's like, okay, you gotta look at it like this. Yes, Cade, he's a potential franchise player. Mm-hmm. I say potential. Ivy. Isn't that just Luka and Dennis Smith Jr. all over again?
Yeah, basically.
And that doesn't work. The thing is, Cade is as good as Luka, so you're not sneaking into the playoffs in the year 2. I get it. Ivy was a really big deal in college, but there's no guarantee he's going to be anything in NBA.
His coach don't even play him.
That's also true. Maybe you trade him, but it's like at this point, y'all tanked his value. What do you trade him for?
Yeah, exactly. You're trading him for more draft picks, and you can't draft.
You're not going to get a real draft pick for him. You're going to get a second rounder.
Yeah, and and then he's going to go somewhere and shine, and you're going to look stupid all over again.
Would you take him to Orlando?
Jaden Ivey?
For a second round pick.
Oh, second round pick, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm at the point with the Magic where I don't think we should make trades for a player that could potentially be in the starting lineup. We should make trades for a guy that's going to be the backup small forward. Because I like Joe Ingles. I don't think Joe Ingles is a guy who really should be getting minutes. I think he's a good locker room guy, a good veteran, but I would play somebody else. I like the kid from Washington, actually.
Okay.
Chris, the white guy come off the bench, number 24.
I'm about to look him up.
Yeah, I like him. He's a shooter. That's why I like him. But he's so one-dimensional. That's all he does. Which, that's all we need. We just need somebody that can shoot the fucking ball. But Orlando is back, baby. Now I can sing my song. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
No one knows that song but you.
Whoa. Shout out to the 6-Man Show. Shout out to Orlando Magic HQ. Shout out to, I can't remember the other Orlando Magic podcast. Shout out to all the Orlando Magic podcasts down in Orlando.
How many of them do you listen to?
About 4.
This is sick.
Yeah.
That's like 1/6 thing.
Shout out to Dante Marcatelli. Shout out to David Steele. Shout out to Jeff Turner. Shout out to Dennis Scott. Shout out to Kendra Douglas, Tar Heels.
What are you telling us? Who are these people?
They're all within the Magic organization.
Oh, okay. So
shout out to Shaquille O'Neal.
All right.
Penny Hardaway. I'm sorry.
So
Nick Anderson.
Darryl Armstrong.
Is Nick Anderson your version of Ben Simmons?
No.
Is the Nick Anderson free throw moments?
Yes.
Is that the equivalent? What?
Yes.
What are you about to say?
That is the equivalent of what Ben Simmons did, yes. But Nick Anderson is still beloved within Orlando.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. He's I'm trying to think of who would he be in like Philly terms.
Well, he doesn't exist because he wouldn't be beloved.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Nick Anderson is like this might be a bad comparison, but Nick Anderson in like the closest thing to Philly terms is probably honestly Brian Dawkins. Like a player that's he's imagine. So because you have to know that circle. Like he's beloved like that.
I hear
like
you.
Shaq is different. Penny is different, but Nick Anderson is very beloved.
So Penny wouldn't be more Brian Dawkins?
No, because the way Penny went out, Penny asked out. But Nick never asked out. He still played even afterwards. It was just a constant.
That just shows me how different Orlando and Philly is.
Mm-hmm. Like Darryl Armstrong says that he cries every time he walks in the arena. Still to this day. That's how much he loves it down there. And he's loved within the organization.
Yeah, Doc Rivers brings him up a lot.
Yeah.
To that point. Yeah, I guess Orlando is different from Philly because we have a lot of Brian Dawkins. Not a lot, but like multiple.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, all right. You got your Chase Utley. Chase Utley might be the only, and Kelsey, they're up there in that Brian Dawkins stratosphere of like beloved. Not even like the old guys like Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt had a love-hate relationship with Philly fans. A lot of Philly fans like to like kind of brush it under the rug, but they shit on you. They used to shit on Mike Schmidt a lot back in the day.
That's how Shaq was.
Mm-hmm.
They really didn't start coming around on Shaq till like recently. Then he said he wanted to buy the team, and everybody hates him again.
And it's funny, like Mike said, he's like Philly's the only place where you can experience the joy of victory and the agony of reading about it the next day.
Dang.
It's crazy, but it's so true. Yeah, there's not many guys like that, like just so beloved. But Philly it is interesting to see like those guys beloved. But Philly has this weird thing with all their superstars, and they end up hating everybody.
That's not true, Quill.
No, it is.
Oh, here we go.
So they hated Brian Dawkins. You just named people they didn't hate.
They did not hate Brian Dawkins.
Did they hate Chase Utley?
They did not hate Chase Utley.
Did they hate Travis Kelce? I mean, not Travis Kelce. Jason Kelce?
They did not hate Jason Kelce.
So that's three people.
I said they have a tendency to hate their superstars because they do. Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, Randall Cunningham, Donovan McNabb.
Well,
I can keep going.
McNabb did hateable things.
McNabb, listen, they hated on McNabb before he even was able to establish himself to do hateable things.
Oh, that sounds like sports.
I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm like a late bloomer with football. I thought McNabb was like the man, and then I grew up and everybody was like, "No, we hate him," and I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a thing, but I just feel like
Iverson,
like the Michael Vick love that I see now. I'm like
they love Vic more than McNabb.
They do
In Philly, they do.
Which is
it's a little bit more
astonishing
universal.
to me.
Well, the thing is, McNabb had more talented defense than Vic. Vic had more talented receivers. So overall, the teams McNabb had are considered better than teams Vic had to people. This is not me talking. And they still think about that goal line interception in the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
So it's like you can't be a franchise quarterback and do that. That's how they look at it.
You know what's funny?
But
The Allen Iverson thing. If he didn't play as hard, he would be hated.
100%.
Because a lot of the things that Philly fans give him a pass for, they would never give a pass for to somebody else.
They despised Iverson, but
that's not even what he said.
No, they really despised Iverson, but they allowed it.
Despise is a strong term.
No, they despise. Listen.
So can we say people were hard on him and some people didn't care? Is that fair?
They shit on Allen.
But you say they, but it's like we're part of the day, and we didn't do that. We're all from Philadelphia here.
No, we were not a part of the day in that.
That's my point. Then we can't just be erased from the Philadelphia population. There's a lot of us's. Do you see what I'm saying, Mike? There's a lot of people in Philadelphia who didn't care what Iverson did because he was good, and there's older white guys who are probably annoyed.
I see more of that than the hatred.
Yeah,
like my cousin Mike doesn't like Iverson, but he doesn't like him for basketball reasons. Okay. Where I've watched a person do the opposite. They'll say that stuff and just be like, "I don't care, it's Iverson."
And that's kind of what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, Quill. I'm just trying to change how it comes off. So it's like if you have a big portion of the population who gives Iverson a pass on everything, we gotta talk about that too. Because if you say they hate Iverson, it sounds like Philadelphia hates Iverson. When a lot of Philadelphia gave Iverson a pass just for taking hits in the lane.
Oh, the same people giving him a pass who wanted to trade him from like 1998 on.
I'm saying those are different people, all in the same city.
I know people who just wanted to keep him, even during the 06 season. They just wanted to keep him because he was Iverson. Some things run their course.
So let's take a poll. Once we're popular enough, we'll do a poll on it. Matter of fact, we'll do it in the group.
The Sixers should have traded Iverson like 3 years before they did.
Yes, but I'm not sure how easy that was to see. And so they traded him in what? 07?
I'm playing Monday morning quarterback.
Oh, okay.
I'm admittedly playing Monday morning quarterback.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of football.
Oh, real quick. We got to get back. We got to do the Sixers real quick.
Oh, let's do a little bit of Sixers. Is there anything to cover with the Sixers?
They're coming down to earth to me.
I don't think so.
I think they'll be fine. I think they're missing Oubre a little bit. That's all.
That
sounds nuts, don't it?
Yes.
No. When I say coming down to earth is I don't think they like for a week or 2 weeks they were like the best team in the league.
Oh yeah, I think.
Oh, they're very much there.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't see it.
I think they have to replace Oubre's production, which they can't do with the players we have.
They are they're number 3 in net rating. Currently, they are number 3 in offensive rating. They are number 12 in defensive rating. And they're playing with a little bit of pace, faster than last year. They're actually like middle of the pack in pace, which is a really big jump for them because they were slow as fuck last year. They're one of the better shooting teams in the league. I don't know. They have a lot of really good things going on for them. They're still missing a couple of things. They need a secondary ball handler. They might need one more wing off the bench. But they are missing Oubre. 100% they're missing Oubre. I love Batum in the starting lineup just for his vet presence and connectivity. They're really good, and they're going to fly under the radar a little bit because they're like, oh, Embiid chokes in the playoffs and blah, blah, blah. But this team is fun to watch. They're a likable group. And it'll be interesting to see how the season progresses. But they got a chance to be really, really good. And Maxey, who's slumping a little bit, but
that's what I mean by coming down to earth.
I'll judge him more in January when everyone's back. If everyone's still, because injuries happen randomly.
Oh yeah.
But I do think they were very dependent on, because the thing is Oubre was shooting. He's continuing the trend he had for the past 2 seasons. So I think missing a starter in today's league is just too big of a thing. So I think they'll still be decent, but for them to be what Mike was saying they were earlier, they might not hit that, but they'll be closer to that once because we never seen all the wings split. Since we got these new guys, we lost Uber like immediately, right? Since we got all these new guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how Nurse messes with that rotation when he has all those switchable wings and all that, which we never had in the Embiid.
Morris will come out, obviously. I think Morris will be the odd man out of the rotation.
I'm good with that.
Covington is a little bit more valuable, especially on defense.
Number one deflections again. 6.6.
Which is and I see it. I didn't even know that was the number, but I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's still good at that.
He's a disruptor, and he can actually finish a little bit at the basket now. I was like, holy shit, he can finish a little bit. But they're interesting to see. I don't know if they're best team in the league. Good, that still might be Boston.
That's what I mean about coming down.
But I think
Boston is showing signs of being a little bit more normal than we thought. They also don't have their starter though, so we gotta see them in January also.
Well, I think we played them this week and won't play them again.
Wait, is Brown back?
Brown's back.
Okay.
Now Porzingis is out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like, I don't really want to do the easy sports show thing where we're nitpicking at teams that are missing people. We won't know who they are fully until spring.
We are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
What?
That's what that Cardinals head coach said that time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He died recently too. RIP.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like within like the last 2-3 years.
Okay. Oh yeah. They're talking about on PTI when it happened. Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to PTI, Michael Wilbon, Tony Kornheiser.
Is that the last good show on ESPN?
Yes.
Oh,
ESPN is even trash. I mean, well, ESPN is trash, but SportsCenter is even trash.
I'm fine with SportsCenter. It just doesn't. I think it doesn't hold the same significance because of Instagram. But I don't think the structure itself is trash.
SportsCenter is trash, just like Buster's new album.
It's oh my god, it was unlistenable to me. I got about 6 records in, and I said this needed to go the way of Blockbuster, extinct.
Trash.
Dang.
Buster, stop trying to appeal to a younger crowd. You are Buster Rhymes.
But see, that's hard because it's like when you stay too old, people are like, "Why are you so old?" So it's like you gotta know how to do it.
But this album is TikTokish. You could tell he's trying to get bitches to shake their ass on TikTok.
And you know what? But what I'm saying is, had it worked, that's what I'm saying. There's a way to do it. It's probably just not good.
Lazy samples. It just was too many
You are
features.
from the leaders of the new school.
Mike, no one knows who they are.
No, stop.
I'm not trying to be funny. I know who they are, but no one thinks about leaders of the new school.
He is from the leaders of the new school. He is Buster Rhymes. He
so
should not
lead
be
the new
doing
school.
This. No, he should not be doing this. You are a native tongue. You should not be doing this.
No one, well, people know them more than leaders in the new school.
He was on he is on the top 5 hip hop song of all time.
There you go. This is why you need this Rick Rubin book.
He has one of the most iconic verses in hip hop history.
I can agree with that.
Why are you making this clickbaitish music? Why?
Wanna know why?
That's like Malcolm X coming out with a nursery rhyme saying some bullshit. Just trying to get
the same thing.
Quill. Am I wrong?
You know, my issue with Buster's always tried to kind of be like cutting edge and kind of ahead of the curve, but I just think he outsmarted himself with this album. It's just it's too much. Stick to what you know, man. Stick to what you know.
But that's what I'm saying is, as consumers, we have it both ways. We try to have it both ways. We say, "Oh, this guy's stuck in the past," and then when they're not, it's like, "Why are you making TikTok stuff?" And you're not wrong. What I'm saying is,
I want him stuck in the past.
I want him stuck in the past.
Wow.
So I guess so what you're saying is if you're going to pick one evil, you'd rather be stuck.
Why is he making music with Cora LeRae?
Well, you know why.
You know her father. Stop making sex music with Cora LeRae.
Because she simply did she make a hit out of his song?
Yeah, I'm about to make him want to bite.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh
no,
man, we didn't acknowledge our guests. Sorry, y'all. We had We had Ronald.
I didn't
Ronald
see.
Williams.
It's not popping up.
We had
Shout out to
Shamika. Shamika, we got to get you on the pod again.
I like Robin Williams over Ronald Williams personally, but
That's crazy.
That was crazy. We got to get Shamika on the pod again.
who the hell is that?
Queen Mika.
She
We
was
never
on the
had her on the
before?
pod.
Oh, that's right. We tried to get her on the pod and didn't work out. We did try.
Well, she needs to get off of Facebook because I'm not even gonna lie. I love when she gives like her breakdowns of her with male relationships. And my favorite is when the guy lied. He got her to the crib and he lied and said that he lives alone, but he really lived in.
Yo, that
was
was
a great story.
hilarious. No, you know what's
great
funny?
Story.
All her stories are true, and she was way worse 10 years ago.
Wow.
10 years ago, she was. 10 years ago, her mouth was reckless, but now she's a principal, so she got to be cool.
I want her to come on here. I want her to answer all my why do women do these things questions. She is the perfect person.
Stupid also.
I want her to come on. Then I want Carmen to come on and defend her people.
Oh, Carmen won't care.
Yeah, I want all the people who bleed once a month to come on here and defend their people.
You can't ask Ty to do that because Ty is so like forward thinking and cutting edge, and she's gonna be like, no.
Carmen's forward thinking too. She just don't talk about it.
She doesn't
Zoe's
believe.
Just gonna tell me to shut the hell up.
Pretty much.
She would never come on to answer my questions.
Wait, is that a Maasai in the background?
Yeah, I think that is a Maasai sighting. What happened? Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what
Papa said.
Something happened. He has to go be daddy. Maybe one day we can get some women on here and they can answer all of Mike's questions. We just need to just sit here and shut up and just let that happen. I don't even want to interject. I just want to watch.
Are you going to be able to? Just stay quiet.
That is going to be top flight TV.
He's crying because he was playing Bop It and he can't win.
Okay.
I like that. That's the competitor. He cares.
I was waiting for it.
He hates to lose.
He cares. I love it.
I can't wait till he starts playing basketball. I'm just telling him everybody loses. My mom tried to give me that speech that Michael Jordan got cut from his freshman team too. I said, yeah. Then I got cut from sophomore, and I was like, so what the hell are you gonna tell me now? But I only got cut. I made it to second cuts. I only got cut because the tallest guy on the team, Karan Reed, shout out to him. We was actually born on the same day. He fell on me in tryouts, and I couldn't move my right arm.
Ooh.
So the coach did me a solid and said, yeah, we're going to cut you because you can't move your right arm. I was like, fuck you, Karan Reed. In my head. I'm like, you already tall. Then you going to fall on me? I was hot that tryout too, man. I was hitting all my shots. Doing all my backdoor cut passes and everything. It's all right, Karan Reed. You turned out to be tall for nothing.
Wow.
No, he did play overseas, I think. Shout out to Karan Reed. I'm just joking. Please don't pounce on me again.
You need
all right. The in-season tournament. Do you like it or not, Quill?
No, I hate it. Damn. It is not because the Sixers are in it. It's just like $500,000 isn't enough money to make these vets care.
It's enough. And that's why Orlando's playing hard because they need $500,000.
Actually, insiders are saying, and when I say insiders, I'm talking about the fake ESPN ones. Well, actually, they got some real ones. But I've been listening to some podcasts, and they're saying people like Dame Lillard and LeBron are motivated to win this thing.
They want it for the young guys. They do not want it for themselves.
But that is for themselves because the young guys is who they need to win.
The young guys need the money more than they do.
Yeah, but okay. And players like Tyrese Halliburton, who's part of this future of the NBA movement, he wants to win it. And that's what you want to hear.
He's never been in the playoffs. He literally said, I've never been in the playoffs.
So that matters, though, because you want people, LeBron, Curry, Dame, Durant, they're older players now. You want hyper-competitive people. Like we say that we want that from Kobe Bryant. Well, I mean, we said we love that from Kobe Bryant and Michael, and now we're seeing other people loving that. So if it's sparking more competition, that should make the older guys to say, "Oh, they don't care about this stuff anymore." That should make them happy. So what I'm saying is, there's proof and statements that they seem to care more. Because besides people like Mike, who was interested in NBA in the winter? Like ultra. That's it. Besides people like you.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Like Mike, like realistically, we
I'm
live
the
in
only
a
one
football country.
I'm the only one having in-season tournament conversations with myself.
Yeah, like right now, people are really focused on football and basketball. They fit it in when they can. But Sunday, if there's a football game and a basketball game on, the numbers say people are going to the football game because they just figured they could see basketball during the week.
Did you hear what Mark Cuban said about what he feels like the future of fans, like the younger fans, are going to like basketball more than football because of the booming presence on social media? It's more gear. It's more easier to promote basketball players, basically.
Yeah, but they've been saying that for years.
Okay.
Like all jokes aside, because remember, Bill Simmons has been saying that it's just easier to make TikTok clips off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, to me, in the 90s, I don't know if this is true, but in my head, that the NBA was more popular than NFL. I could be wrong though.
So the NFL's numbers have been booming since the mid 2000s. So I don't know the exact numbers, and numbers are kind of funny because you can't take a single NBA game and put it versus a single NFL game. You have
I know Michael Jordan was the face of
that's part of it. That's
the
part
NBA
of it.
in the 90s. Who was the face of the NFL in the 90s?
They didn't need a face. The tradition is the face. The idea of waking up.
Well, the Cowboys was America's team.
It was the Cowboys, the Steelers, those
John
49ers.
49. They were in the 80s into the 90s.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's still the tradition of football. Like football is an event. Like people wake up, they really make their whole schedule around Sunday football. Like bars are more packed because of football.
It's crazy. Like football is such a lifestyle for people. Like especially if you live in the South, high school football, Friday nights, crazy. Mm-hmm. Saturday night college football, crazy. And going into Sunday and Monday and now Thursday for NFL. Thursday games shouldn't exist. They're fucking terrible. They're always
pretty
terrible.
Bad.
Except for Thanksgiving.
I never get excited for them either.
Money grab.
They even had a black.
Yeah, this.
First of all, it takes too much to watch it. Why do I have to go to Amazon?
Right.
Unless you're local. If you're local, then they play on your local station.
Yeah.
But I want to see the Chiefs play the Jaguars.
Yeah, the Falcons and Lions, you got to go all the way to Amazon. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, they just look at Amazon since 2010. No, seriously, but I never bought Amazon for the TV joint. I bought it for free shipping.
Right.
It's through on the TV.
Shout out to Amazon. Shout out to everybody that's going to be buying stuff on Cyber Monday.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the thing.
It's been Cyber Monday the last week.
Thinking about buying Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, you grow the fuck up.
Actually, now that we're on this, that's another indication that Pokemon is over Mickey Mouse.
Stop it.
So you're telling me people would rather...
Sword and Shield came out 4 years ago. Like 4 years ago. That's crazy.
Oh, you didn't play it yet? I'm surprised.
No, I didn't have a Switch.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense then.
Until recently.
You're getting it on Monday?
I'm thinking about it.
If you do, text me.
I'm waiting.
Maybe I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the DLC, but I want to get. I want to be able to complete that Pokédex and get just play some of the mechanics in that game. It's just something to do. It's something to do. I'm passing time.
Have a child. Do something men do. Fuck.
What? Why are those mutually exclusive?
Do that in your spare time.
Ty plays Pokemon.
Fuck. Both of y'all need
Mike, I need to slow you down real quick. I
don't want to slow down. I want Quill to speed it up. Take some Viagra, take some Vicodin, take some melatonin.
Vicodin? Melatonin? You gonna try to give me an upper and a downer? Like, what are we doing?
Take a handful of Flintstone vitamins. I don't know what else you need to take.
You know,
You
the studies
need
that vitamins don't matter.
You need to take B2, BP. Shit, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
taking batting practice.
I don't know what else you need to do. You need to.
No, I'm on your side, Quill. Get that
Enough
sword and
is
shield.
enough. That
You
Quill
get
Quill don't have enough side to be for you to be on his side. There's not enough room over there.
Quill, you get sword and I get shield.
What the fuck
Got
are
it.
y'all talking about?
So
Somebody
because
get Kingdom Hearts so we can play that.
We've all played that, but
We've all played that. But
That game was trash.
that game is a legendary
I
game.
traded that in immediately. I said, "What the hell is this?"
Kingdom. So let me tell you.
But
Let me.
Epic Mickey is good.
Mike, let me give you what Kingdom Hearts is in hip hop terms.
Don't do it.
It's kind of like
Slow down.
It's like Flavor in Your Ear remix.
My God.
They mashed up things that you're just so happy to see. Final Fantasy and Disney movies.
Yep.
Like you're really replaying Lion King 1.
Mickey does dress up as the Kingdom Hearts character at times.
Mickey in that game is Yoda, although you barely know what Yoda is.
I have no idea. That's the green guy from Star Wars.
Yeah, but you don't know how important he is. You don't get to that franchise.
He's like the rat from Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, actually, that's a great
yeah. I'm really proud of you. So yeah, Mickey is like that kind of character in Kingdom Hearts.
Well, Mickey's that character in Disney.
No, I'm talking about the wise one, like a Mr. Miyagi. Like
he's not
when
wise,
he comes up and shows the day, when Mickey walks into the scene on Kingdom Hearts, you're like, oh shoot, he has that kind of help. Oh, like he's really strong in that game.
That guy's over Pikachu. I'm here to tell you.
Who?
That guy that you're talking about.
He might be stronger than Pikachu.
No.
But
you're
Pikachu is a more popular character.
I know nothing about strength of characters. I know about the strength of Michael Jordan. He flew in the air. That's a real
Michael
superhero.
Jordan.
That's a real superhero.
Ronaldo.
You're fucking crazy.
Well,
I got Adam West is a goddamn actor.
You're just jumping everywhere now.
Michael Jordan is no Wayne Gretzky.
You're fucking crazy.
I wouldn't know.
That fucker skated. He skated. Disney on ice ass nigga.
Wayne Gretzky is the most dominant athlete.
Oh, wait. Quill.
Yes.
We didn't get to football.
We
got to talk about something.
The Saints suck. Derek Carr threw a pick six. 92 yards.
92-yard pick six?
That's nuts.
Oh, that's bad.
He threw a punt return.
Not Derek Vehicles. Derek Vehicles is garbage. The Eagles continue to win ugly. They've been winning ugly all season.
That scares me for y'all.
It does. It does.
I like it. It reminds me of the New England Patriots before they had the offensive talent. The first boom when they had like Willie McGinnis and all that.
Or you could be a team that when you finally play a playoff game, you lose.
But we're playing playoff teams.
We're playing playoff teams.
Last year we didn't play many.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, that's fair. But I'm saying the retort is we're doing it to Kansas City. We trashed Miami.
Yeah, we did it to Dallas.
We did it to Dallas.
Dallas ain't real. They beat up on little kids.
Yeah, they haven't beaten.
But they still have talent.
They haven't beaten a playoff team all year.
That's true. But they still have talent.
And then they'll come in and beat two playoff teams in the playoffs. Watch it.
No, they won't.
Okay.
It'd be the first time in a long time they did that. If that happens, I'm not trying to be an Eagles supporter. I'm saying like if we're going off of recent history, that would be like headline news.
The Cowboys suck. We all hate the Cowboys here. This is an anti-Cowboys podcast.
So
anti-Duke, anti-Cowboys,
and also Mike, to your
anti-Celtics.
Okay, it's hard to do that in Arrowhead historically.
None of us like the Red Wings either.
You know what? I was really happy with like on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. On Monday, like that Arrowhead crowd was great. It was so good.
Were you happy like Ashanti back with Nelly happy, or were you happy like, wow, I'm having my fifth kid by my sixth baby mama happy?
What does that mean?
definitely fifth kid in 6 nights. With 7 baby
6 nights is worse.
Wow, that's crazy. What has Penn State been doing in any sport? Are y'all even good in field hockey?
Penn State.
You're going like volleyball.
Penn State had their annual 10-2 season. They'll get a New Year's.
Oh, I got an issue with you when you're done your Penn State rant.
They'll do their They'll play their annual New Year's Six game. But they fucking stink. They can't beat anybody.
Nope. You don't get to do that. You don't get to be a Philadelphian because every time when I want Mike to be able to hear this, when the Sixers have a decent season, but not the season we hope for, you say these fans ain't grateful for anything. Or you try to drag the rest of the Philly teams who do better than the Sixers down with the Sixers and say, there's a lot of losing in this picture. No one lost the way the Sixers lost besides the Flyers recently. The Flyers are worse than the Sixers recently. Lord. We agree on that, right?
Let's be honest, Quill. Y'all ain't been shit since Joe Paterno.
No. I'm getting there, Mike. I'm getting there. I'm bringing this back to Penn State. So you defend the Sixers when they go out in crazy fashion, and you say Philly doesn't appreciate them enough. But Penn State gives you a 10-2 year, and you say they stink. Yeah, you're laughing because you know it's nuts.
I don't think you realize how. All right, so college football, right?
Oh my gosh, he ought to be a politician.
So college football, right? Listen, when you build a 10-2 record, beating East West Technical College, when you're beating
y'all agreed to the schedule?
Pikachu Community Tech.
Hey, don't talk about Pikachu like that. That should be a good college.
You're beating all these terrible teams. Well, it'll be interesting next year with the conference realignment. They actually play.
Get to the point, Quill.
Tough schedule next year, but this year, no, they were pretty bad all year. As far as like
10-2,
they were pretty bad all year.
Okay, so when Mike and Joe criticize the Sixers for beating on the Knicks but losing against Boston,
no,
what you gonna say?
It's not the same. It's not the same. Penn State was bad all year. They're bad all year. They have a 10-2 record, but they're not very good.
So when Joe dissects what Joel Embiid did wrong, you say they're not appreciative enough. And then when the Phillies make the World Series, you say the Sixers and the Phillies are on the same playing field. When the Eagles lose the Super Bowl with one of the best teams they ever had, you say the Sixers and the Eagles are on the same playing field. Penn State goes 10-2 and they're bad all year.
You're bad all year.
No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to dissect a 10-2 team when the Sixers are the same thing.
Anybody who watched
what Joe and Mike have been trying to tell you for the past year. And you said you guys don't appreciate what you're seeing enough. One day we won't have Joel.
Hey, Joe is all the way invested. He's all the way back in, by the way.
That's fair, and he should be. But my thing is, the criticisms at the time were fair, and you put up your Captain America Joel Embiid shield that you always put up. Joel Embiid could go to the White House and murder everybody, and you'll be like, that's because y'all didn't appreciate him enough.
Lord Jesus.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Just don't do it on January 6th.
That'd be the perfect time to do it because you'd be allowed to get away with it.
The only other athlete I had that kind of love for disappointed me, so I'm not fucking with him no more.
What?
That was Brett Favre. I said Brett Favre could do no wrong in my eyes, and then he did what he did. And then
that country white man, you should have saw that coming 1,000 miles away.
I loved Brett. I loved Brett Favre until he did that shit.
I thought you liked Aaron Rodgers more.
No, I loved Brett more. That's the whole reason why I always had an affinity for Green Bay. Was because of Brett. Brett, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, those type of guys. But we're getting off the point. You know what it is? I'm being harsh. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's more of my frustration and disdain, not for the players. It's my frustration and disdain for the coach. For
James Franklin. I know.
I fucking despise.
But he gave you, okay, here's Quill logic. But he gave you 10-win seasons almost every year.
Yeah, but he can't beat Michigan or Ohio State.
Oh, just the same way Embiid can't beat Miami or Boston. I see some similarities here.
I mean, he definitely did beat Miami in the playoff series, but hey, you know.
Are you talking about Josh Richardson?
You said he couldn't beat it. I mean, he did,
in the first round. Josh Richardson
right.
and James Johnson.
Hey, they're 1-1, right?
James Johnson.
They're 1-1, right?
James Johnson.
They're 1-1, right?
This is pathetic, Quill.
They're 1-1. I'm getting you on a technicality here. I'm getting you on a
But the fact that you have to
technicality.
use a
of your words.
technicality shows that James Franklin
They've
is the
only
basketball
played-
equivalent
I
to
don't even know
Joel
who the fuck
Embiid.
James
No,
Franklin is.
they've only played 2 series against each other. They're 1-1.
I heard you. What I'm saying is he is
Would have hurt
the
Joel.
same person as Joel Embiid.
No, he's not. Not at all. If you would have said he's the same person as Doc Rivers,
Who?
Yes.
Joel Embiid is?
no.
Damn.
No,
Franklin.
no. Doc Rivers has done more for basketball than Joel Embiid. Believe it or not. Mike, I'm bringing you this conversation, Mr. Basketball. Joel Embiid or Doc Rivers? Obviously, can't compare players to coach, but
Hey, as far as contribution,
yeah,
I mean, it's Doc. It's not even a question.
Sweet. Oh, God.
It's not even. It's not even.
Joel hasn't been around long enough to contribute what.
Man, then why the hell is he better than Pat Ewing if he ain't been around long enough?
because that's basketball to basketball. So compare
No,
skill.
man, I don't want to
that's
hear that
player
bullshit.
to player.
No, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
He's better. He's a better offensive player than Pat Ewing.
He's not better.
He's
than
close
Pat.
enough. He's close enough defensively
No, he ain't.
to make it an argument.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
Quill, just admit it. Your Penn State is the team you really love the most, so that's the one your harshest on. The same way Joe breathed Philadelphia sports, and that's why he's so critical about it.
One day we're going to allow white people on this podcast, and Joe's going to be able to come over here.
I despise. It makes me physically ill that James Franklin is the coach of the Penn State.
The guy who brings you 10 wins every year?
Did you
Listen.
do you hate James Franklin or did you hate James Harden more?
I hate James Franklin more than I hate
Wow.
James Harden.
Wow. You really hate this guy.
Well, James Harden delivered in the playoffs before at least once. James Franklin doesn't do that for Penn State.
James
So
Franklin, the
there's
only time we beaten Ohio State was on a lucky block kick 8 years ago. It feels like
That's a
This
long
man-
time ago.
and this man just got a 10-year contract last year.
So would you rather have Bill O'Brien?
He's a good.
Y'all had Bill
special
O'Brien
team
at one point, right?
Bill O'Brien was a good coach at Penn State.
What
Call him
happened?
back.
Get Joe Paterno Jr.
James Franklin can recruit. He's a great guy.
That's why they gave him a 10-year contract.
Not a big game coach. Simple as that.
Welcome to life.
So that's what you're really saying under all this. He's not a big game coach.
He's not a big game coach.
Merry Christmas.
Is Joel Embiid a big game player?
Uh-oh.
Or does he still have to prove that?
No,
In
you
a
gave him an out.
regular season,
Fuck,
yes.
you gave him an out.
Oh, no. I'm talking about playoffs.
Playoffs.
Is he a big game player?
I mean, he more often than not he hasn't lived up.
That's a no, Quill.
Come on, man. You gave us that long-ass answer to say no? Fucking guy is crazy.
Well,
But
wouldn't
then-
that prove Joe's point?
Then Franklin the turtle, whoever his name is, you just wrote him the fuck off.
So how long has James Franklin been your coach?
Too long, I'll tell you.
How much did you weigh when he started coaching?
I couldn't even tell you that. I don't fucking know.
If he goes 10-2 every year, Quill, that's pretty good.
No, he doesn't go Tennessee every year.
So James
He's-
Franklin has been the coach since
Since
2012.
2014
2014? Okay.
in Penn State.
Okay. Almost 10 years. How
Dang,
many
Joel
more
Embiid's
years?
been in for like 8.
How many more years you got to deal with him?
Oh, no, 7.
10.
At least y'all make it to a bowl every year, man. Isn't that the goal? Chick-fil-A? Texas Roadhouse Bowl? What bowl y'all going to be playing in? Geico?
Let's see, we were banned.
Y'all definitely should have been banned for the Joe Paterno shit.
Is the Rose Bowl still a thing?
Rose Bowl, yeah, but definitely still a thing. We won a Rose Bowl last year against Utah, which was cool.
Oh, he brought you a Rose Bowl.
Yeah, the only reason why we were there was because. So I don't know if you know how the bowl games work and how teams are selected.
We don't give a fuck.
The Rose Bowl typically is pre-selected, so it's the best team from the Big Ten versus the
Pac-12.
best team from the Pac-12. But Michigan and Ohio State were both in the playoffs, so we were the next best team. Then we didn't make the college football playoff, so we were the next best thing. We were the third best thing.
But that playoff not easy to make.
Yeah, you know, it's funny now that they're going to the expanded playoffs. James Franklin would have made the playoffs just about every year over the last few years.
Well, then Quill
with the expanded playoffs. All right, so he is 88-38 as head coach, but he's
doesn't sound bad.
He's 56-32 in conference play, which is really bad.
56 and what?
He's 56-32 in conference play, which isn't good. That's not good.
Okay.
So, because the conference game, the conference games are more important, especially when you're playing like the Michigans, the Michigan States, the Ohio States, things like that. I mean, he 10-2 last year, 10-2 this year, 11-2 last year, 7-6 the year before, 4-5 the year before that. 11-2, 9-4, 11-2, 11-3, 7-6, 7-6. It's been a lot of mix. 38 losses for a historically good school like Penn State is a lot of losses. That's a lot of losses in college football. When you're like if you look at Alabama over that time frame, they probably have half as many losses.
You just said Alabama?
Yeah, just throwing it out there.
Alabama.
Alabama, Georgia.
That's like comparing like Ben Mathurin to like
Ben McLemore.
No. I was gonna say something like great. Like, I don't know. They have a great shooting guard. That guy.
Ben Stiller.
Fine, Ben Stiller.
Sweet home Alabama.
He's not in that. He's not in that.
Oh.
He's from Meet the Parents.
Wow.
I love that Jay-Z song. It's a storytelling song. Shout out to Ben Stiller. You remind me of him, Derek.
Why do I remind you of Ben Stiller?
That's the guy from The Office, right?
No.
Oh.
So just to kind of give you an idea, I'm about to compare Ohio State and Penn State here, right?
Are we still on this?
That's a more fair comparison than Penn State and Alabama.
Are we still on this?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Why?
You talking about CM Punk?
Y'all let that white man bone crush men in the goddamn locker room.
Kids, unfortunately.
Kids. Bone crushed them.
You just said, right, you just said bone crushed them.
We're waiting for your stats. And you didn't talk about CM Punk so we can make fun of him.
CM Punk, I don't know.
Mike, you really don't know who CM Punk is, like a little bit.
Who the hell is that? I don't know none of these people. Y'all be saying these people are legends. I never heard of these people.
You name a legend. Well, isn't Easy Mo B a legend?
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm not trying to be funny. Is he a legend?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Come on, man.
Wow. You don't know who Easy Mo B is? Really?
My friend was like, nah, you know Easy Mo B. Somebody looked at those songs. I don't know none of these.
Come on, you know Easy Mo B, man.
Let me pull up Easy Mo B real quick.
Stop. Come on, we're not doing this.
Him.
We're not doing this, man.
So let's see.
We're not doing this, man.
That's my point though. Just because you live in that world, sometimes you just gotta live in that world.
All right. So for example, right. So James Franklin has 38 losses since 2014. Let's see. Ohio State has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They have 14 losses since 2014.
But don't they got national championships?
Has 38. Who?
Ohio State. Y'all not Ohio State. Wow. Everybody can't be Ohio State.
Yeah, that's like you said. Everyone can't be the Celtics.
They only have They only had one national championship, and that was 2014.
Quill, Ohio State is Ohio State. That's all you're proving. Wake Forest isn't North Carolina or Duke. They're Wake Forest.
But Penn State,
a good program.
Penn State is considered a historically good program. And
Sure.
38 losses in that time frame is just not good.
UCLA is a historically great program in basketball. They haven't won since the 90s.
No, they won in 2000, didn't they?
Oh, UCLA?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, I don't remember them winning in the 2000s.
I don't remember.
In college basketball?
Yeah, just let's just see. I could be very well be wrong. I could have sworn they won like the 2000s.
They won no, 95 was the last one.
95. Oh, they were in the Final Four, 2006 and
yeah.
7 and 8.
They're a historically great school, but
And making the Final Four is a big deal.
Yeah. Y'all come in fifth place every year. So what?
I mean, Alabama, Georgia.
You can come in 15th place. See, that's the arrogance of fans. You have the arrogance of a fan like a Celtic fan and fans like that. You expect your team to just be in it every year.
No.
It's arrogance.
But at the same time, he has some Sixers fan mixed in them. He just does it to Penn State instead of Sixers. You need to do that for the Sixers instead of defending Jonathan Gannon.
Damn. Damn.
Like he said, 10-2. I just can't stand it.
Yeah, you clutching your pearls for 10-2.
Yeah, because the best teams are going undefeated.
Quill,
all right,
football.
And I'm sorry that I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but then when we say we want to make the Eastern Conference Finals, you say the second round every year is pretty damn good.
This nigga said the conference finals don't matter.
I don't think they do, to be honest.
It matters more than the second round.
I think finals appearances matter more, and that's just my
progression matters. Is what Mike is saying.
Progression matters, yes. I don't think necessarily the conference finals matters.
The next step for the Sixers is the conference finals. Quill, we ain't make it yet.
I get that. I'm just saying in general. I'm not speaking Sixers.
We're not talking for a Hall of Fame career. We're talking about just for a franchise jump. We ain't make the conference finals since Iverson.
Barely made it then.
Yeah.
Barely. Some weird. If Vince Carter hits the shot. Yeah.
That's sports, to be fair.
It is sports. Shout out to Vince Carter. He went to the University of North Carolina.
Tar Heels. I saw a great Duke hoodie. I was in Pro Image Sports yesterday.
There's no such thing as that.
I saw a great Duke hoodie, and I almost took it off the rack and stepped on it because I hate Duke as well.
You should have. I would have pissed on it.
All right, we do gotta wrap it up.
I would have pissed on it.
So I got a couple more.
I would have pissed on it.
Oh gosh. I got quick segments that I want to hit real quick.
Do the Eagles play today?
Yes, 4:30.
Shout out to the Eagles.
Against Buffalo.
Buffalo sucks.
Yeah, they're a little off. They got a lot of injuries.
So no such thing as a little off. They're off. Like light bills not paid.
We're gonna get like 2 interceptions today, I think. But
watch the Bills win now.
They got a great quarterback. They could do it. He makes plays.
Shout out to O.J. Simpson, greatest Bill of all time.
So here's a quick thing. What are y'all watching lately?
I just finished the last 4 episodes of Rap Shit. Noise watching this show called Black Cake on Hulu. It's on Hulu. It's actually I watched like the last 2 episodes. It's actually pretty good.
Based off a novel.
I'm about to piss Mike off.
Oh Lord, here we go with the Dragon Ball Z bullshit.
No, I'm watching Pokemon. Obviously,
is it the new one?
Yeah, the newer one. It's 29. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
That means it's not good, y'all. He would have said it's great. That means it's not good.
I just finished Loki.
Sorry to hear that.
Everyone likes Loki with you, Mike.
I never even heard of it.
You see it all the time on Disney Plus.
I'll scroll right past it.
I'm catching up on Big Mouth.
What? Wasn't that the movie with
No. It's not a movie, it's a Netflix original.
Oh
Netflix
shit.
Stuff.
I thought
on Big Mouth.
What the fuck is Big Mouth? That sounds like some
the guy who made that also made The League. He made
2 Girls in One Cup.
No. He did King Drew. I'm not King Drew. Uncle Drew, but that's not that good. But Big Mouth is considered good.
I actually saw Uncle Drew in theaters.
That's hilarious.
Basketball, man.
You know, I spot. Well, you know, I'm always watching WWE.
Oh,
okay, we knew that.
Oh,
okay.
Pepsi Phil.
His name is what?
Phil.
Pepsi Phil.
I thought we was wrapping it up.
Phil. See.
Oh no, this is the last segment. We got a little time. I just want to fit it in. We got time.
Pepsi Phil, y'all. CM Punk. Cultural icon.
About?
Cultural icon.
Cultural icon?
Cultural icon.
He might be, unfortunately. We just live in different worlds.
No.
We don't live in that world.
The Miz is a cultural icon because even I know who The Miz is.
No, CM Punk is bigger than Miz, isn't he?
Much bigger.
Yeah.
No.
He did 1.3 million views in a half an hour.
Cultural icon. No.
No, CM Punk is that big, Mike. You just don't know him.
Cultural icons of our lifetime.
Major League Baseball.
No. You're bigger back then. You're bigger back then. Stars are bigger back then. We're talking about for today's world. So you can't pull Michael Jordan into this. You're just pulling today's people.
Cultural icons.
CM Punk came out in the Instagram era.
Cultural icons since 1991.
No, you can't do 1991. We're in a new world.
Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Dennis Rodman. What Tiger Woods? Am I wrong?
Mike.
Am I wrong?
Those are the right people. What I'm trying to tell you is celebrity since 2016 is a whole different thing. Nobody's universal no more. So
just hilarious.
CM Punk's bigger than just hilarious.
Come on, man. I don't know this nigga.
You can walk up to someone and might not know just hilarious.
But Mike,
that's the world we live in now.
Listen, The Rock was just as big in the late 90s as a lot of those people.
Yeah, I was going to name The Rock. And Stone Cold Steve.
No, what I'm saying is icons in the 90s, icons now, it's so much different. The only thing that's bigger now than it was back then is football. Besides that, football and Taylor Swift. Besides that,
John Cena.
Yeah, but you don't like if you want to see someone who's really big, almost universally, they're going to be YouTubers now. There's going to be Mr. Beast.
Well, Logan Paul, Jake Paul,
Miss Nasty B.
This is B Nasty.
Miss Nasty B. It's hilarious.
No, but CM Punk really is that big. 1.3 million views in 30 minutes is a huge deal. That is crazy.
Let me tell you all what I'm watching.
What? Okay. What's Masai watching? Invincible's great.
Masai's been watching She-Hulk. I think he likes She-Hulk over the Hulk because She-Hulk got titties.
Anyway.
Probably.
I really think that's the reason.
Can I tell my segment?
No. Yes.
Lego Mario.
There's no such thing.
Oh.
I'm watching Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching. I started Blue Eye Samurai.
I got to check that out.
I'm not checking that.
Cool. Did you do Castlevania?
I got to check that out too.
Castlevania.
It's on my list.
Okay, like the original one.
Yeah, it's all on my list.
Watch both because there's a spinoff out now too. It's a continuation.
I'm gonna start Gargoyles.
And I'm watching.
Please do.
I'm lying.
Please do. Gargoyles is a great show, Mike. It's a great show.
It's probably one of the best of the decade.
I believe you.
He's just not gonna watch.
Yep.
If they had a basketball on the logo, he watch it.
The Simpsons over Gargoyles.
It's not the same genre.
It's cartoons. Somebody
have to compare Simpsons to like SpongeBob.
Somebody drew it.
No. That's like saying you gotta compare golf to basketball.
Golf all day, baby. Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm watching because it's writer's strike. But
CM Punk. CM Punk isn't in the same stratosphere as fucking who's the Roy McRoy, the golfer.
Oh, he's bigger than Roy.
Stop.
McElroy?
Yeah, he's bigger than Roy.
Stop.
Yeah, he might be bigger than him.
No,
how about this? I'm going to look at CM Punk's followers on Twitter real quick.
Fuck CM Punk. I don't follow him.
I don't follow anybody, so don't listen to me.
Prodigy over CM Punk. Fuck out of here.
CM Punk bigger than Prodigy.
Come on.
Yep.
Okay, he has 1 million followers.
Cardi B over that fucker.
Well, Cardi B is an icon now.
And he has 2.6.
Indiana Jones over that fucker. Harrison Ford.
Who?
Get him the fuck out of here. Harrison Ford. One of the greatest white actors of all time.
What?
Kevin Bacon.
You know he's from South Philly.
Yep.
I don't even watch Kevin Bacon movies.
Bacon?
All right. Let's do the wrap up, John. What's it called? Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
You have a final thought, Derek, that you told me to segue you into. This is me segueing you into it.
I don't ever have a final thought.
Yeah, you said you wanted me to segue you into it.
I never said that.
You texted to me.
Hold on, let me look. Cause I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot. All right.
Yeah. Give us your final thought, Quill. Ohio State sucks. Thank you. Oh no, you like Penn State. Sorry.
Oh, I said I want to do a new segment.
Oh.
I don't remember the story, so we'll start next week.
See.
Damn.
We see. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yep. Got
Shouldn't do it at all.
Out of here.
Damn. You shouldn't do it. No, with all seriousness, I don't really have much of nothing crazy to say. My final thought is I'm thankful for you all, friendship and camaraderie and fellowship and this wonderful Three Guys podcast and this common sense culture we have built. Yeah, there we go.
I wish they stopped. I also wish they stopped trying to share porn into our thing.
Damn,
it's been filtered a lot better lately.
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing it.
I will say, I guess I'll say what I'm thankful for. You guys, obviously the cliches like family, PlayStation.
I saw Derek yesterday. I went to his house.
Oh yeah, I was thankful for that visit actually.
You ain't never come to my house. You don't want to come here with the cats.
Yeah, you live too far.
I don't live that far from Derek.
From a Delaware perspective, he does.
Yeah.
I don't live far from Mike.
I've been to your park. I dropped you off before.
Yeah, I don't live that far from you, dog.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably having a holiday karaoke or something.
All right. Is
everybody gonna have to? We're gonna have to all catch Ubers to his house because he has no parking.
Nope, none, zilch.
So everybody catch an Uber there.
Oh, are we gonna? Do I need to bring my weapon?
I hope not.
For all the beef that's.
I don't think any of those people want to come.
Keep your dick at home. Don't bring that weapon out.
No, I think that I don't know who you're talking about. But I don't think those people are trying to come anyway. If it's who I'm thinking, I don't know who you're talking about though. But
shout out to them. We're praying for you all.
I don't
know who you're talking about either.
I don't either.
Oh, that's nuts. Avatar. The Last Airbender. It's always about Avatar, right? Because it's always about me. Because yes, I am the Avatar.
Wow.
I'm thinking about changing my Instagram name to that, and I'm gonna start doing videos and stuff. I even got a new Spider-Man costume and a new Superman costume.
Do you actually wear drawers under it?
You have to.
You have to.
Oh.
No, and the live action Avatar that Quill won't experience because he ain't watched the cartoon yet. But in defense, Quill, you can watch the live action one because it's gonna cover the same story as the cartoon. So this is your chance to redeem yourself and stop playing with yellow mice.
Damn.
No.
You're gonna watch it. We're gonna have a viewing party at my house.
No.
My final thought.
Carmen's coming in. So the dog's breeding Carmen.
My Home Alone. My final thought is Home Alone still is gold even to this day. Elf is a comedic gold movie.
Are you talking about Christmas movies?
Yeah. Friday After Next is a Christmas movie. So is Die Hard.
So is Hawkeye.
And Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. I don't know about Hawkeye. The only Hawkeye I know of is Dominique Wilkins' Left Eye. What else?
Shout out to Mookie Blaylock.
That's who I got my nickname from. Actually, my nickname for my family is Moody, and it's from
Mike. Oh no, go ahead.
It's a spinoff of Mookie Blaylock. Go ahead.
I want to hear a random Mookie fact. I texted the Mike recently. Let me see if I can find it.
I love Mookie Blaylock. That's because I got
There's
my
a
name.
band that wanted to name themselves after him. I think it was
It was you too.
It wasn't U2.
All Fallout Boys.
No, it was new. It was older than them, but newer than U2.
Thunderbirds.
No. Oh man, I can't think of it. Probably
back-
Pearl
back-
Jam. Pearl Jam wanted to name themselves Mookie Blaylock,
Shout out to Pearl Jam.
but they couldn't.
Oh,
They were
then no
forced to
shout
change
out.
the name.
No
So
shout out to Pearl Jam.
their album called 10 was named after Mookie Blaylock's jersey number.
Shout out. Are the Fallout Boys even good?
Yes, they are good. They were like one of the best in 2000s.
Okay. Shout out to them. I guess that was Messiah's final thought.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Well, if this is your first time hearing us or your last time hearing us, we're grateful for you either way. Make sure you get home safely, buckle up, and strap up if you need to. And also wrap it up if you don't want to have children. 3 guys at Common Sense, have a nice night. Go ahead. Messiah will say something. Go ahead. Real quick, Si. Hurry up.
Something about LeBron James.
Sky channel.
Oh, he's right. He's right.
All right,
These are the guys. What?
Subscribe.
Oh, subscribe to the channel. That needs to be our tag. You got to get him recording that.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah.
I'll tell you how to do that, Mike, in a little bit.
Get off the table, Si. All right, bye.
All right.